season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the number 2 overall pick in 2016 from North Carolina, Mitchell Trubisky. They go play action here on first down.
They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action. Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Cameron Sutton.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Trubisky.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Fighting through, and he's got space.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Run play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 93 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times,
trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Trubisky got an open man. It's Pickens.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a give, running left is Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Harris running straight ahead. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a...
Dobbins hit and he fumbles.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Holding offense.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Hook up of 15 yards there. And it's second down.
A gain of 15 brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The Ravens at 500, 7-7 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Dobbins once more.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out.
And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
Trubisky's throw there, hauled in by Claypool.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Now Trubisky to throw.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Dafe Owe has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
4th down, here's Presley Harvin on the punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at about the 28. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team. Opportunities, he's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll look to throw.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DeAndre Hopkins from 10 yards out. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Tucker with the extra point. And it is now 13-10. And it's finished off by the touchdown for DeAndre Hopkins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Throwing here, Trubisky.
That swung out wide to Harris.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Again, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. He's going to air one out, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Here's Presley Harvin now. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw now on first down.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw again. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes come your way, too, because I've got to get coverage in this direction. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Dobbins trying the left side.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. 1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers.
At their own 20-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game. And there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it. And no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. Finding Harris over the middle. And they'll get him down at the 34. And he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth. And he is going to have the Steelers' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. He gets this one to Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. This is taken just shy of the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins.
So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sideline.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen,
he's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Steelers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and they will take a 7-point lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone.
Fielded right around the 8. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, that we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are tying in this fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Trubisky will throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun to about the 33-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Trubisky to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Complete to Deontay Johnson. An 8-yard pickup. And the Steelers first down.
On the give, this is Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And he's got his man on the out route. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Well, he's not going to get there. He's buried out of the backfield.
This size is a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one is no good. He missed it. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Personal foul. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. Looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Throwing now is Trubisky.
Pass complete to Harris.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Connecting with Andrews.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often. A wasted down. They'll look to throw again.
Dobbins with it. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Now a first throw here in overtime. Able to find Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Another run here with Dobbins. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Opening drive of overtime and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. They'll set up to throw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's a give to Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
107 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll drop to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's into the end zone